This conference will now be recorded.
Hi everyone, welcome to January 2021. We have made it to a new year and we have a new floor set. Really excited to walk you guys through this. We are going spring, but we actually have saved our collection names and we will update our collection names in February. So we're hoping that this will be a little bit more of a refresh. We've shifted a few colors around and I'll walk you through that as we get into the next few pages. Okay, need to know page. So really important, collections stay the same names. We've got a denim trade-in event, so I'm sure everybody knows about that by now. It starts on 1/15, which is Friday, but we're going to ask you guys to set the marketing and the other elements. So we have recycled hearts that will be going on your entry table. We'll have you set those with the floor set. So we want to get people, and also your window will have a cling in it talking about this event. So we want to get people excited about it before the event actually starts. All the marketing has the dates on it, so we can put it up as soon as the floor set sets. All right, the entry, the focus is denim because we really want to drive home that denim trade-in event. This is the first time we're doing it. We're really excited about it. It's so cool. It's one of our very first sustainability initiatives. So we're going to continue to keep seeing a sustainability initiatives throughout the next few years. And so this is one of our first, so exciting. The front of store, so comfort stays in the same spot, so it'll be in the front. We have our creams, tans, whites. We are bringing up your kind of rusty color. You're going to get in a little bit more of a rose color, and your coral's going to start hitting, so you'll see that as we go through the pages. Denim shop stays in the same spot on the floor. You'll still see your bright colors within denim shop. We're really going to focus on purple in the wall and around the table. And then new traditions. So our big focus in new traditions is we're going to kind of lean into the navy blue and blue in general for our feature wall. Shoe merchandising. I know I've talked about this a lot. We are very focused on shoes. It's a growth category for Ever Eve. We want to make sure she knows all the shoes that we carry. So we do want them merchandised throughout the store with outfitting, but we also want them merchandised in a shoe destination, showing her all the shoes that we have. What we've noticed is that as we sprinkle shoes throughout the store, she doesn't really register that we really stand for shoes. We have a lot of great styles. She can kind of pass by them. So by creating a shoe destination within your store, whether that's a wall, floor presentation, however, if it's on a table, however you need to do it in your store, we really want to show her all of the shoes that we have. So keeping those together and then double exposing shoes throughout your floor to show outfitting is really what we are focused on in January and going forward. As I said before, we know that this is a growth category for us, and we know that shoe sales increase when shoes are shown together. So keep that in mind. Okay, spring summer pack up comes up. So just read through all of this. Half of our stores are going to be doing the new lay down strategy floor set. If you don't know what that is okay. Those stores have been specifically emailed with just a little bit different direction, but they will still use this document as the main document for setting the January floor set. Okay, overview. So again, this is a store that has one collection across the right and left of the store. And the paper hearts are placeholders, so that is where you will place the recycled hearts when they arrive. So they should be starting to arrive. They may have arrived last week and into this coming week for your stores. So set them when you set the floor set. So focused on denim here. We want to show different brands. So make a note here. We are showing A Goldie and Good American and Seven. We also have AG, And we have a Citizens of Humanity for stores that have that. If not, show what you can. But we want to show her a variety of the denim that we do have for this entry presentation. For smaller tables, obviously you won't show that many, but if you have a large table, let's show her what we have, what she can trade in her denim for. You'll see the marketing here that should be placed prior to 1:15. And then fixture around the table. So just keeping it really simple. We have some samples here, this really cool new blazer coming in, and then just some t-shirts. So making the focus all about denim. And let me just point that out. We will, as you can see, the outfits on the mannequins are very simple, and that is so that the denim pops and we're not distracting her with print, pattern, color, all of that. So these are your new nation tops that will be at entry. Okay, so this is your comfort. So you can see we're still leaning into that neutral. So your feature wall should still look neutral. This is just a refresh of the product that you currently had in your feature wall for comfort. You can see that kind of rosy color we've pulled out onto a floor fixture, still featured, but a little bit downplayed from the neutrals. We believe in neutral. You're going to see that throughout the catalog. You're going to see that throughout spring. White, off-white, cream, black, all of those colors are going to be really big for the season. And just to break down, you'll see that fixture block here. And then we have our coral. So you'll see that right now we only have this one dress that is coming in coral. So that may hang you up a little bit. We put this on a four-way. Lots of stores don't have that, but what we're talking about is, could it go on the back of a floor fixture if you only have simple racks? Let's not try to pop the coral right now because we don't have very much of it. So yes, it's exciting. We have some bright color. Let's downplay it just a little bit until we have some other coral pieces that we can make it make sense and make a true story about it. Okay, wall 2. So if you have a secondary wall in comfort, it's going to be pink. We have a lot of really fun pink coming in right now. So you can see we've pasted this with print pattern and then adding in some solids here. So this is your secondary wall. Could also be floor fixtures if you don't have a secondary wall. And then if you have a third wall in comfort, most stores, this will be floor fixtures, but this is where more of your rust comes in. This rust is a little bit less orange than the rust that we saw through holiday, so it's a little more muted of a rust. And then this is where we're putting our leggings, so making sure that all of this outfitting, you can wear these tops with leggings. So just keep that in mind as you guys are putting this floor set together. Varley, we have a few new pieces in Varley, but it's not as big as it was, so we are putting it together on floor fixtures, really featuring it on floor fixtures, and we do want to make sure it's marketed. So if you can't market it like this, a rack top sign is definitely okay. Just to use the rack top sign, that is okay too. Okay, denim shop. So we're into Joy. So you'll see last month we leaned into purple. We are still leaning into purple, but the main wall is more of that darker purple. So really allowing the denim to shine here. It doesn't pop as much in the wall, and that's okay. That was intentional. The lighter purple, so the true purple, is going to be around the table. So here's an overview. This new jumpsuit is so cute, and it's coming in black from Good American, so everybody's really excited about that. This is where in this store it made sense to do a shoe destination. So really figure out where in your store it makes sense. It may be in a totally different shop, it may be in the center of the floor, maybe a transitional moment. So keep that in mind, that you can choose what makes sense for your store. Okay, and you can see a little bit more detail here with denim. We didn't change hardware here, so this should be a refresh. And then your hot pink. So we only still have a few pieces of hot pink. So downplaying that. If this needs to be a floor fixture and that makes more sense for your store, go for it. Okay, that Joy denim shop table. So you'll see the product here is a little more of that bright purple. And then we're still calling out straight leg denim. Mannequins, if you do have mannequins around your table or in a fixture block in this shop, here's some examples. All right, fixture block 2. So this sweatshirt again it's a huge kind of connector in this fixture block. It has a ton of colors in it. It really works with your reds that you still have in your store. We're starting to get in neon, so we're really connecting everything together with this bridge print. If you don't have this, we recommend to do neon on its own and make this fixture block either like that red, orange, and neutrals, and pull out that neon and put it with neutrals as well. So it doesn't really work if this piece isn't here. So just keep that in mind as well. Okay, fixture block 3, maroon. A lot of stores don't have a ton of this product left, so this is just one fixture in this store. That is okay. It can be transitional into that back shop. So fixture block 3 is maroon. New traditions. So we have tried to lean into lots of different colors here. We pulled out rust, so that is one less color in this back collection. It feels really good. The main color here is navy. So you can see it feels fresh, new. We've got navy and white. Feels very resort wear. One thing that we would like to call out is there are pieces that still feel really winter, and there are pieces that start to feel really spring. And this happens every January, February. It's a transitional month. Making sure that we are putting pieces together or adjacent to each other that makes sense for the time period. So an example is, keeping this more wintry sweatshirts, these jackets, boots, those types of things. This is one of the snow hats, keeping those with pieces that you're going to wear together and also just adjacent to other like pieces. And then we made this floor fixture feel a little more summery. So here's a short sleeve jumpsuit, one of these lightweight Z supplies. So this feels just a little more summery with the t-shirt and the white denim jacket. So that's another something to keep in mind and consider as you're going through this floor set and the next floor set is, does this rack make sense? Is this a kind of spring forward rack, or am I putting a really heavy jacket next to a short sleeve jumpsuit? Doesn't really make sense and doesn't really feel cohesive. So we had a lot of discussion about that as we walked through this floor set. Okay, mannequins. And then some neutral fixture blocks. This is more of your elevated product, so this can sit within new traditions, just kind of more black, white, and gray. And then your secondary wall. So your secondary wall, we have used a lot more of the green and even this putty color with these LA Made. And not everybody got this color, but these tops are blowing out. So figuring out, a sub for this might be important for some of your stores. And then fixture block 3, we have some of your lighter greens. And then another neutral rack, but this is more of your casual. So you see we have some jumpsuits here, sweatshirts, one of the new jackets. So just keeping it a little more casual with this fixture block. And then if you still have yellow. So yellow and brown, we've kind of merged together in these racks. Loving some of these pieces, this tee, and there's one other tee that really brings that yellow and brown together. So if you do have yellow, just keeping it together on a fixture block or lower wall, wing wall, however you need, but kind of downplaying that yellow color as we get into spring. Okay, and then finally, jewelry, shoes, and accessories. So here's a close-up of that shoe display. We're showing all the different types of shoes we have, keeping sneakers together, your boots together, your pumps together, showing slippers if you still have them, keeping them by category, but showing her all the different shoes that we have within the store, and then just adding a little tray of socks. So making it, you know, feel like a place she wants to kind of explore what variety we have. Another example we wanted to put in here are rings. All stores should have gotten these ring cones. This is a kind of an interim solution to how to display rings. I know we're still trying to figure that out with rings that are not carded so you can hang them. So, you know, use this as a guide to display rings, and we realize there's not enough to put every single style of ring on there, but hopefully it shows our customer what we have and encourages her to try them on. Another shot of jewelry, some more examples, and then accessories. So a lot of these things have sold through or gone to markdown, but just reiterating different ways to merchandise accessories, whether it's shoes, hats, scarves, even masks. And that is it for January. We will in February have new spring collections that we will roll into. So really excited about that. This should feel a little more like a refresh. So hopefully it's smooth for the floor set this coming week. Have a great January. Thanks everyone.